Thank you so much for staying with us here on iBrandTV Daybreak. I promised you that when we return from the quick timeout, it was going to be time for personal finance. And we have Charles Fakra with us this morning, but on the phone. Good morning, sir. Welcome.
Good evening. Thanks for having me on the show.
All right, so today on personal finance, we're looking at, you're going to be talking to us on how to stop living from paycheck to paycheck. Let's hear from you, sir.
Okay, thank you. You will discover that most workers, not even only workers, even entrepreneurs, they live from paycheck to paycheck. That is, their financial world is about 28, 30 days, as the case may be. They get their paycheck on the 5th of May. Before getting to 5th of June, there is no money again. So they have to wait for another paycheck for them to continue their life. And we have seen this to be a bondage. They are not financially free. There is no financial security. And they continue to live that years and years and years while working. There is nothing to show for it. In fact, the research has also shown that workers generally reach age 65, they have nothing to show. What has happened? They spent all their pay living from paycheck to paycheck. And if you continue to do that, it is obvious you will not be able to create wealth. And what are the things you now need to do, for you to stop living that kind of slavery? Because it's slavery. And that's what most employers are even using today, worldwide. They know that, yes, you cannot save, you cannot do any investment, so it is that their paycheck that they give to you. So they use that as a control tool, that whatever they do to you, you will continue to remain in that their employment. So what is the first thing for you to do as a worker, for you to get out of that slavery from paycheck to paycheck, is learn to budget. No matter what you earn, learn to budget. It is very key. Ensure that all your needs are taken care of. While your wants, you can decide not to have certain wants. But your basic needs, utility, house rent, feeding, electricity, these basic things, needs can be taken care of. Then, for your needs and other discretionary spending, you can manipulate that and see how you can then go on the budget. You can also cut back on your spending. When you have a budget tells you where your money will go. Cut down on your expenses. It is very, very key. For you to stop living from paycheck to paycheck, you need to review your expenses and look at areas you can cut down. You need to set money aside each month. No matter what you are earning, you don't have to set money aside each month. This can be done automatically using an app. You say, okay, as soon as your salary enters your account, you don't even see it. Let a certain percentage, which you always advise to be 10 to 15%, to just be removed from that your account and sent to a savings or an investment account where you might not necessarily have access to it. So these are some of the ways. Then of course, you have to get out of debt and stop living your life on credit. What we see today, most workers, especially those in the financial service industry, they live on borrowed terms. That is, they want to buy a car, it's loan. They want to do anything, it's loan. Even vacation is loan. And at the end of the day, you will pay back all these facilities you have collected, and of course, with interest. The only time we advise you to buy something on credit is probably your mortgage, because it's a long term, and you will have done the affordability test, and you begin to pay on a monthly basis gradually. And maybe after 20, 25 years, that house becomes your own. And that's why we are saying mortgage is an investment, while rent is an expenses. Then lastly, do not rely on bonuses to get by. We have seen so many workers, okay, I'm running business for the company, I'm going to get my commission bonus. They even live on that, they even add that to augment their paycheck. We are saying, do not rely on those kind of bonuses. You should rely on your paycheck And the only way you can do that is to follow some of these steps we have applied before you to be on this program. Learn to budget, cut back on your expenses, on your spending, set money aside each month, get out of debt, and of course, do not rely on bonuses and commission you get from the company when you bring business to them to carry out your financial life. For you to have financial peace, you need to get out of that trap of living from paycheck to paycheck. Thank you.
All right, now looking at the first issue you raised, which is learn to budget, you would agree with me that we live in times where unforeseen occurrences do befall us and things that we never budgeted for do come in. So how can one be able to strike a balance in this? For instance, the few crisis happens and of course there's a fuel hike. What do you expect of an individual to do?
Okay, good. You know, we keep saying that you need to set up your own emergency fund. And it set money aside each month. Have an emergency fund. You can start an emergency fund as soon as you started earning. The very first day you have been paid, create an emergency fund. Even if it's 1,000 naira, you open that fund and keep building it gradually. We have advised you only have an emergency fund when you have saved up to 3 to 6 months of your normal living expenses. So you have that fund there. And when this kind of life happens to you, as you have mentioned, you can now go to that fund and withdraw money to sort out that problem. You don't wait till the problem comes. We need to be proactive. And the only way we can do that is budgeting. You know, yes, you have not budgeted for it, but you have an emergency fund, and the fund is there to take care of emergency. Not when you want to buy something that's not emergency, you go there and take money. No, you have to be disciplined. Create an emergency fund, and that takes care of any unforeseen things you have not prepared that has happened to you.
You know, when you were speaking earlier, Mr. Charles, you mentioned how that, you know, part of the things that you listed that could help people to stop living from paycheck to paycheck. You made a list, a very nice one actually. But then there's one word that you used. You said if people are not able to keep to this type of lifestyle, they will not be able to create wealth. And also behind these conversations that you've had, you mentioned how to have an emergency fund, how to cut down on your expenses. So you have an emergency fund, you've cut down on your expenses. It's only enough to handle your daily life and, you know, those things that come up that you did not plan for. How do you then create wealth? You know, when somebody is earning the 30,000 naira minimum wage, or sometimes even less, and they have all these bills to pay and still be able to save for the rainy day and have the emergency fund, at what point does the person get to start being able to create wealth?
Okay, very good. You know, again, you have just mentioned somebody earning minimum, maybe 30,000, or even the case may arise, but there are some cases even below that. Yes, I want this advice. Your take home, your evangelist cannot take you home. What stops you from making use of your time judiciously? Have a side hustle. You do a 9 to 5 job. When you close 9 to 5, you can make an arrangement. You work extra. You make an arrangement on the weekend so that you can see how to earn some little extra outside what you have been paid. It is as simple as that. I know you have some young men, when they close from their teachers, close from their normal school, maybe 8 till 3. They go and do extra lessons for other children for another 1 or 2 hours. So you need to create extra income. You need to diversify your income if you feel that what you are getting from your main income is not enough. You diversify. You get, in fact, like you have said, get a side hustle.